Ever pondered why NATO, the North Atlantic Treaty Organization, keeps expanding its membership? To understand this, we need to journey back to its inception. NATO was born in the ashes of World War II in 1949, a brainchild of Western nations that sought to create a collective shield against the Soviet Union. Its initial purpose was clear: an attack on one was an attack on all, a principle of collective security that sought to deter any potential Soviet aggression. As the years rolled by, NATO began to grow. The year 1952 marked the first wave of NATO expansion, when Greece and Turkey were welcomed into the fold, seeking to bolster the alliance's southern flank. Just a few years later, in 1955, a significant milestone was reached with the addition of West Germany, a move that dramatically increased NATO's military might. From its initial 12 members, NATO has grown to include 30 countries. But why and how did this expansion occur? With the end of the Cold War, one might think NATO's purpose would diminish. Yet, the opposite happened. The alliance found a new purpose in fostering peace and security in Europe. This mission led to a significant expansion of NATO, starting in 1999. That was when the second wave of expansion swept across Europe, bringing in Poland, Hungary, and the Czech Republic. But NATO's growth didn't stop there. In 2004, 7 more nations joined the fold, many of which were former Soviet republics. This was a significant move, as it signaled the alliance's shift towards Eastern Europe, a region once under the influence of the Soviet Union. More recently, North Macedonia became the latest country to join NATO in 2020, further extending the alliance's reach across the continent. This steady expansion of NATO, especially towards Eastern Europe, has not been without controversy. It has been a contentious issue, particularly with Russia, but that's a topic for our next scene, so stay tuned as we delve deeper into the controversy surrounding NATO's expansion. Why has NATO's eastward expansion been a bone of contention, especially for Russia? This question has been at the heart of many international debates. Russia views NATO's expansion as a direct threat to its security. Incidents like a Russian military helicopter crossing into Estonian, a NATO territory, have only served to heighten these tensions. In 2008, Russia responded to the prospect of Ukraine and Georgia joining NATO by invading Georgia and later annexing Crimea in 2014. Despite warnings against supporting Ukraine and Georgia's NATO aspirations, former U.S. President George W. Bush championed their inclusion. This move led to opposition from key allies and further infuriated Russia. Even though these countries haven't officially joined the alliance, the promise of their eventual membership has continued to exacerbate tensions. The ongoing debate about whether Ukraine and Georgia should join NATO remains a hot-button issue in international politics. NATO's expansion has undoubtedly stirred tensions and sparked controversy, yet it continues to be an integral part of international politics.